Hey, how y'all doing? And I am Tasha Love Oracle. And this is a request, kind of like, I was talking to my daughter this morning and I was asking her, who is it energy that, we just, everyone's talking about right now and wanted to just get some clarity on. And Miss Rihanna, you the one that popped up here. And I was just like, you know what? She is the perfect person to give this New Year blessing to. And so, Miss Rihanna, this reading is for you. I don't need nothing from you, okay? I really don't. I'm not looking for that. I just want to be able to give you the blessing, and that's it, that's all. And so, you know, here's the thing. With you, you have a lot going on, right? Me saying this to you right now is going to be laughable to some people, right? I'm only going to pull one card for you, and that's this. Okay, I don't usually do cards with my readings, but they tell me to just pull one because this is my own personal deck, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't be using nobody else's shit but mine. Just like you, honey, just like you, your drips and your Fenties. Yes, I see you, right? But they want you to be true to yourself and take better care of yourself. Why that message come to you, Rihanna? Why? Everybody would say, but she's a billionaire. What do you mean? She takes perfect care of her health. No, the fuck you don't, Blue. No, you don't. You've been playing around with your health lately. And they want you to take better care of yourself, not because you're not a powerful manifestor, not because you're not a great businesswoman, not for nothing else. But you are a woman. And there is fucking hormones and there is things that you have to deal with in your life. You understand? And really with you, you got to take care of yourself, babe. You've been moving around, you've been shaking and everything, but you are dealing with a small dosage of postpartum that is still sitting there, right? You go through these bouts where everything is really running good and then you might get a little sad, just like that. You might be crying at a movie that you don't even understand what you're crying about. They want you to take better care of yourself. Here's the thing. In taking better care of yourself, especially for you, honey, they really need you to change your diet and stop eating fucking wheat. Pasta and all that stuff like that, you got to stop eating all that shit. You understand? There is this energy within you that says you got to move out of that, right? I mean, even though, yes, you have all this money, I don't care how much money you have. Most people still eat like shit. And so they don't want you to be eating anything that is made from wheat anymore. If you're going to fuck around, just eat some rice. That's about it. No potatoes of any kind. No sweet potatoes. I don't give a fuck if you grew it in special soil. I don't care if you have your own farm and you're growing the shit in special oil. They don't want you eating any more motherfucking potatoes of any kind. No sweet potatoes, no yams, no dashi, no none of that. They don't want you eating that shit no more. You understand? They don't want you eating any more wheat of any kind. No pasta, no bread, no bagels, no baguettes, no fucking cakes, no cookies. They don't want you eating none of that shit anymore. And I'll put it like this. If you want to treat yourself every so often, every few months, feel free. But when it comes down to what they want for you right now, in better taking care of yourself, that's what they want you to do. Because having children changes a woman's chemistry. After I had my daughter, it took me 15 years to get back to my fucking self. I'm not going to lie. It took me 15 years. I was like, girl, I don't even understand what the hell's going on. It's not to say like I'm not working out. It's not to say like I'm not doing certain things. I'm eating a certain diet. I'm doing all of these different things. And it seems as if like this energy just wasn't coming off of me. And literally, it is about you taking care of yourself. And that's the recommendation right there. Everything else about you taking care of yourself is good. You understand? I mean, they say you smell like a dream. So I know you smell good. You look good. You do feel good. But just those two things right there, I won't even get on you about the corn and, you know what I'm saying, the condiments. Every condiment has vinegar in it vinegar is made with motherfucking corn. So, you know, it's in every fucking thing, right? And so, if even if you put a little ketchup, and look, as much as people would think that you're eating the finest things, you are still a down home girl, and you like eating your traditional shit, right? And so, this is what it is. And I'm not talking. And look, motherfuckers, don't use this video talking about I'm talking about Rihanna's overweight or some bullshit like that. Fuck all of y'all. She looks fucking amazing. She looks amazing. I'm not telling her this only for weight. I'm telling her this for her mind as well. Because when you're dealing with having fucking children and you're dealing with the pressure of motherhood, I don't give a fuck how rich you are. Them hormones have changed in your body. And that shit changing in your body, it affects your fucking mind. I still hear a goddamn baby crying and my child is 20 years old. So it does affect the mind because it opens up different things, especially for a mother. And for all the women out there, I think you guys understand that. Especially the ones who's went through that process of motherhood and all of that stuff. You understand? Anyway, I'm not going to explain myself any further. It's get too fucking long-winded. I'm not trying to sugarcoat really for none of y'all motherfuckers, but don't utilize this to say that I'm attacking her in any which way or form. Me, this reading that I'm giving to you, Queen, I'm literally just doing this for your top-up, for what it is that God said that you need for 2025, for you to just be at your ultimate level. You understand what I'm saying? People want music out of you. I know they want music out of you. They want all these things out of you. And they're not understanding. It's not that she doesn't want to give us music or she doesn't want to do that. But, I mean, and she said it. And, Rihanna, you said it yourself. What the fuck do you guys expect me to do when you made me an icon at 25? You made me a musical icon at 25. What the fuck else was I going to do? So if you made me, like, what other pinnacle am I supposed to reach? You made me something that it took Gladys Knights and Diana Ross and Michael Jackson and all these people. It took them how many years to get to these points? And half of them ain't even crowned an icon. They're not even crowned this thing. And yet you made me a complete, like, you told me to go hang up and go do something else. That's basically what the fuck you told her. You understand? And so, you know, while people are calling for music and they're calling for all this energy from her, she wants to expand in different ways because it wasn't ever really about just the music for her. She always knew, and you always knew, Rihanna, I'd be talking about you and talking to you at the same time. It was always about you just really expanding, you know, and allowing yourself to expand into motherhood, into fashion, which you love, into design, and all of the things that you have already. And this is giving you the opportunity to be able to do that. You know, people are calling for music from you. You definitely got some music that you want to put out there. You just know that you're not wanting to put it out there in the same way that they think that you're going to put it out. So it's going to be a different expression of you. It's not going to be this umbrella type energy. It's not going to be that. It's going to be like, you know, it might be fucking you singing nursery rhymes and some shit like that. Like, you know, you're going to throw them off, but it's going to be so welcome. You know, everything that you're doing right now, Rihanna, you know, you're still in a beautiful prime of your life, you know, and you're in a place where you've been afforded the luxury to be able to explore different options for yourself and do a lot. You understand? People think that having money, that's it. You know, when you have money, that's it. All your worries are over. And you don't get depressed. You don't get sad. Nothing happens. You understand? It's like everything that makes you human just stops because now you have a lot of money in your pocket. You know, and I know that you still are going through things and struggling with things, and you're still working on just dealing with humanity and all their fucking pressures. You know what I'm saying? All the things, it's just constantly pulling at you, and it's just like, oh my God. You understand? But you've been getting out there, you've been having some fun, you've been allowing yourself to just let your hair down and just be. You know, and that was the one thing about you that I know I've personally always loved about you is that, you know, you haven't let too much take you away completely from who you are. You understand? You still stand on your ground. You still say some shit that, you be like, I can't believe the fuck she just said that, but you did say that, right? You still have been moving on a beautiful energy. And, another thing they want you to know that plans may change. You've had some things that you've been working on, and plans may change and move in a different direction. But just know that as this call comes in, just know that as you're moving in a new direction, that things are going to work themselves perfectly for you. Okay? And so, well, your money's flowing. And so just keep that energy going. But know that there is all these new different avenues, and especially with your sons, you're really pushing a new avenue with them that people are going to really enjoy and really love. And you're not putting them out to the world, but you are going to let them build their legacy from now. And you're not going to put them in a place where you make them icons by the time they're 5 years old. You're going to make sure that they have the expansion that they deserve. So kudos and Happy New Year.